both with working in the company which doesn't appreciate your work and thereby not increasing your salary. You're not able to align your vision with theirs. It's time for you to move on. Here's your chance to take that leap of faith and demand the hike that you deserve from the organization that you move in or you wish to join. Mind you, this video is not for someone who's changing job on a half yearly or yearly basis. This video is are only for people who have stuck around in the organization for really long and are not appreciated and are not valued, and the salary is not given as to what they deserve in the market. If you are someone who is driven and passionate, as well as is looking for a hike, but you have maintained certain consistency in your career, then this is definitely for you. So come on, let's talk this further. Today, we're going to be discussing about 10 ways of how you can get 100% hike in your existing salary. So before we dive into this further, let me quickly introduce myself. Namaste, I'm Vinita Bhausar, and welcome to my channel, the Vinita Bhausar Growth Theory. The only intention of this channel is to help you grow. When we talk about growth, it is intellectually, emotionally, and which can lead to financial, professional, and financial growth thereby. And when your professional and financial is taken care of, it leads to a better relationship and hence relationship growth as well. This is the objective. If you have been watching our video, please, thank you so much, firstly, and I would appreciate you to continue supporting us. Today, we have hit 83 subscribers, and this is the sixth video of the channel. Thank you so much for all the love and support you have given. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please go down, click on the bell icon so that you get notified about the upcoming videos. And also don't forget to subscribe yourself. So moving on to the details of this video. Let me begin with one of the recent video that was done in a podcast channel where the Zomato's founder, Mr. Goyal, spoke about how they hire people. So he clearly mentioned that they do not hire people who are actively looking, but they pick up the performers who are not looking for a job. What does this mean? So if you are someone who has been hopping the job from within a year, you are already losing your market value because you're going to be dispensable. And if the situation goes bad in the organization, and you're going to be the first person to be called out. So what the Mr. Goyal meant, he clearly meant that someone who's a performer is the right choice always to hire within the organization. And these performers are not actively looking out for a job. So what do we do? What are those 10 ways that you can be identified in the market so that recruiters or experts within your domain can connect with you? So let's get into the 10 ways. Number one is please go and get on LinkedIn immediately. If you haven't created a LinkedIn account, and if you're on LinkedIn, if you've not been posting, I am telling you, your algorithm has already been spoiled. So what do? You have two choices. One is you restart the account again, or just try it out with the old one to see if there is a traction, if the traction is picking up. But if you're not on LinkedIn, please go and create a LinkedIn account immediately. Pause the video, please get onto the LinkedIn and create your account. Number two, have an appealing bio. Your bio should talks about what you're doing. So if you go out and check my LinkedIn account, it clearly states how we are helping MSMEs organization in real estate industry to grow by providing HR services. So you have to be very neat and clean in your communication as to what are you trying to do, or what are you achieving, or what problem you're solving through your LinkedIn bio. It's very important, and keep it very short, simple, and direct. And in the description, do not forget to mention all the keywords that are relevant to your domain or profile that you're into, so that it's easier for you to get identified if people are searching on LinkedIn for your profile. Moving on to the third part of creating LinkedIn profile, Once your LinkedIn profile is created, second is you create an appealing bio, write the description with the right keywords. Number three is where you connect with the right set of people. Now, let's say if I'm in real estate industry, which a lot of you already know, if you just go and check my connection, they are mostly from real estate industry. Why is that so? Because I want to be visible. I want to be present everywhere whenever somebody is searching for HR services in real estate industry. So all the businesses and leads that I have got through channels organically or both organically. One is through word of mouth. Second is through the right keywords. And I have been posting on social media to get identified easily if the right keywords are used. So please go out and connect with the right set of people. It's very important for you to do that. This will help you to build the right kind of network. Moving on to the fifth part, I know this is gonna scare you. This also scared me. I still remember when the first time I literally posted on LinkedIn. It was about the kind of encounter I had with the Ola driver, where he was. I was so furious and irritated that I created a 4 minute long video and I posted on LinkedIn. I tagged the Ola company, and that video garnered around 5,000 views. And that got me thinking that, oh my God, this is how it works. But trust me, I got a better opening, but I couldn't maintain it because I did not know how to get that connection. Because today people prefer more masala over a right content. So if there's not too much of cringiness in your content, you might not be heard. I am not saying that you should add those elements, but consistency is the key. It may scare you, but please go out and post every single day on LinkedIn. It could be anything, any problem you're solving, any achievements you've had a day in your office, your setbacks, your benchmarks you achieved, your areas of opportunities, your weaknesses, your strengths, what's happening in your industry, who are the top players, anything and everything. You can also talk about what you dislike, what you like, how much do you enjoy working in your company. So content is it's you got to keep yourself very authentic and put whatever comes in your mind, the experiences that you are having on LinkedIn, and that's gonna give you a lot of visibility out there. Number fifth, extremely important, have testimonials on your profile. It's very important. Now, if you're working, how will you get testimonials? Very simple. I still remember when I was working, but I did not knew that I could have, added those testimonials in my profile. So we used to request our clientele to send us, testimonials about how did we serve them. And the customer would genuinely send a nice email to us. That's all you have to do. If you could request your client, or if you could request your colleague, your team leaders, your manager, your boss, your CEO, director, correct? To put a testimonial for you on LinkedIn, nothing like it. This is just gonna add a lot of icing on the cake, and it's gonna help you. It's gonna add a lot of value in your profile. Moving on to the next point, that is number six, become irreplaceable. What do I mean by this is become that one person in the organization who is looked up to for any major problems. And trust me, company don't want to lose you. So the moment you become irreplaceable, your value already increases. So you can go out before looking out for a job, you can go and reach out to your HR or to your manager and have a discussion about your height, the height you're expecting. If not, please convey to them that you will be looking out for a job if this is not happening. When you're not looking out, when you are the one person in the organization solving 80% of the problem, you're automatically become irreplaceable, and your valuation has gone higher in the market. So you are definitely at an edge in terms of getting salary. Number eight, this is the partly discovered in point number seven, where it is important that you become irreplaceable. And when you become irreplaceable, your value increases. So the people who are reaching out to you for job, they will definitely, they have a big community. Everybody knows each other. So a healthy word about you gonna definitely increase your market value. And in fact, you can challenge them to check with their employers about your performance. This gonna help you immensely in having an edge on the salary that you will be expecting. Number nine, apart from being available on social media and visible on social media, it's also important that you attend summits, exhibition related to your industry. That is where you're going to network with a lot of people, where you can meet the CEOs, founders, directors, where you can communicate, discuss your vision. And trust me, the major difference happens then when you meet face to face. You're able to, like, you're able to communicate what your vision are, and that's where a lot of people would want to have you if your vision is clear. People who are alpha, people who are super performer, they operate differently, they vibrate differently, their aura is very different. So high achievers, leaders, CEO, it's very easy for them to understand these kind of people. In fact, a lot of time without even conversing with them. So you got to vibrate at that level. And that is only possible when you have immense confidence about the kind of work you are doing. Ninth, don't show that you are looking for a job if you're being contacted. You should rather show that you're very happy. And in fact, you're happy. It just if you're getting an amazing opportunity, that's when you would be interested to change. So always have that picture in mind when you're being reached out for a job. Last but not the least, point number 10, very important, always ask what's in it for you in the job. Apart from doing the work that you'll be assigned, what are your how your future will look like in a year, 5 year, 10 year. That gonna give a message to the other party that you are looking for stability long term, and you're someone who has no nonsense attitude. You're someone who is very serious about the career. So it's very important that you always ask what's in it for you apart from your salary. And you can also, in fact, have a discussion about how the yearly increment works. Is it, at what percentage? What is the average percentage there? There you're going to be sounding more effective and efficient, because a lot of people don't ask such important questions. You're going to have such kind of conversation. Do not come from a point where you think you are looking like a fool if you ask certain set of questions. Trust me, these are important questions. These questions will make you different than a lot of people out there, and hence your market value is already increasing. So I hope this was helpful. And if you stayed for so long, thank you so much for your valuable time. I hope you were able to get some insights through this video. And if you have stayed for so long, please comment below so that I am aware that you have stuck around for so long. If you have any feedbacks for me, do mention below. Want me to touch upon a specific topic, do not forget to mention that below. Please understand, guys, I also had a personal journey. Whatever I am today, it just did not come easily. I came from a very small background when my father was a taxi driver. And all this, what I am doing is to tell you that you are amazing. You can have an amazing life if only you believe in yourself and take that leap of faith. Do not be clouded with what is being told to you by others. Do not get carried away with what 90% of the population is doing on this planet. Please do not stuck around on the survival mode. You are a genius. You're meant to do bigger things. Have faith in you. And I assure you, you'll have an amazing life, because it is your responsibility to give a better future to your family. With this, I'm calling off. I hope you really enjoyed. I hope you learned. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. Thank Namaste.